Not a bad afternoon around southern West Virginia. We are seeing some nice driving conditions out there. This is the current conditions in another one of our highway cameras. This is the one at I-77 at the Harper Road exit. You notice that the traffic is flowing pretty smoothly along the interstate as people head out to their evening time plans. 29% the relative humidity, and there's not much of a wind chill to deal with, of course, because temperatures are in the 50s at this point. Winds are out of the west-southwest, though. They are fairly breezy at 13 miles per hour. Sunset time this evening is at 7:38. Temperature right now 50 degrees under partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies all around the region. 57 right now in Roanoke, 57 also in Knoxville, 64 in Charlotte, 51 in Columbus, 59 in Louisville, 60 in Nashville. Temperatures pretty uniform around the region, even along the Atlantic seaboard, where temperatures are usually a little bit cooler because of the onshore flow and because of the influence of the Atlantic, which of course is quite chilly this time of the year. Washington, D.C. sitting at 59, and New York City has 50 at this hour. Doppler radar around the region, not really too much to look at. You notice that there are no showers, nowhere, hardly any clouds, much less any showers. A couple of flood warnings are indicated here by the green boxes, so these are not real showers. These are actually flood advisories, flood watches, flood warnings I should say. As we go through the last couple of days, we've seen a lot of rain over portions of the Tidewater and also points to the west, and so there are some showers to deal with as we go through this area. Off to our west over portions of Illinois, back into Iowa. It's all heading in our direction, so the big question is, when it gets here, will it be producing rain? There are two models that we look at. One is the European, one is the American. The European does indicate a few showers over southern West Virginia as we go through our Saturday morning into our Saturday afternoon. Sure, the bulk of the showers are off to our north over northern portions of the state and into Pennsylvania and Ohio, but an isolated shower or two could make its way into our neck of the woods, so I did toss it into the forecast. The much better chance for rain comes on Sunday evening and into our Monday morning. You see the whole entire state covered up with the green. Of course, that is going to be a line that'll push its way through the region. And then we're going to see by Monday evening all that is gone, and there will be a chance for another isolated chance for showers as we go through our Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. This is what we call a shortwave trough in the weather business. This is a weak system that'll push its way through the region. There's not going to be too much in the way of any kind of rainfall totals with any one of these particular systems. The one on Sunday and Monday has the best chance for producing decent amounts of rain. Fortunately enough, things have been fairly dry recently, and so I don't think there's too much of a flooding concern, but there are going to be some wet roads as you head out to your Monday afternoon, Monday morning plans. And that'll be the case as we go through our Friday as well. There's another chance for rain at that point. Aches and Pains forecast sponsored by ARH. We are going to see some aches and pains as a couple of low pressure centers and then those little troughs come through the region. And then we'll see much better conditions as we go through the later days in our extended forecast in terms of the pressure, and therefore there will be fewer aches and pains to deal with. Tomorrow, 56 degrees. Isolated shower is possible, but the main weather concern is going to be the breezes out of the west at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour at times. Watch out in the high profile vehicles as you're out and about on the highways and byways. Best chance for rain, as we talked about, is on Monday at 90%. High temperatures in general are going to be sitting in the 50s across the board. Mid to upper 50s at first and lower to middle 50s later on. Lows are in the lower 30s on Sunday morning, I should say, and then they'll rise back up to the lower 40s before dropping back as we go through the later days in our extended forecast. That's your weather. More news comes up in just a couple of minutes.